Hello, strangelings. Welcome back to the parlor. I'm a little stuck in place today, so don't mind me. Get my candles lit here. And I just moved my placard, I know, but that's fine. Okay. Oh no, I didn't even empty out the last incense. Sorry, guys. Of course, you guys know this is week 2 of my vacation, starting today. So, I haven't actually been over here in the studio for a few days. So, yeah, let me get this ash off of my stick here. And we can... If you guys are wondering, this little pot here, this is... I bought it primarily as something to burn just fresh herbs in for when I want to smell fresh herbs in my room, because I love to feel... Okay, guys, smelling is a form of feeling, but my brain is just continuously going to feel. I don't know why. Anyway, sometimes I love to have the smell of fresh herbs in my space instead of the incense. So I bought that to burn fresh herb, but oh crap, went out too quick again. But I also put the incense ash in there. This incense, the backflow, has an oil to it, and that oil, when I take the backflow and actually tip it into there, seeps out. And so then I take that oil and I mix it up really good. Most of my scents actually smell really good when they're mixed up together like that. And so I'll burn that with a little bit of wax in it, because wax is a burnable agent. Alright, Buddha, let's put you back. There you go, Buddha. I'm not a Buddhist, guys, but there's a lot about the pacifist ways of Buddhists that I admire. Alright, now before we get started, of course, you guys know I gotta mix up these beads. First thing I gotta do. Got that lid nice and loose, but that's only so I can pull this out. I gotta make sure it's real tight. Alright. So let me mute myself, guys. I'll be right back. One of these days I'm going to open this jar, I'm going to take the scoop, and I'm going to find out that, like, a set of scissors or something broke because of all the mixing up. Alright, y'all know how I do it. Take my glasses off, close my eyes, because random chance is the name of the game here. That sounded like it could potentially have been 2. So... Oops. Let me look here real quick. Oh, I got more than enough. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, interesting. Today we have a square M. We have an orange heart. We have a square 9, and a round 9. This one comes out like a 9 as well. Well, actually, this feels more like a 6. Hold on, guys. No, this is a 6. Now, of course, I know people are going to be watching this, and some of you might be like, I resisted putting that in as a 666. They just felt like 2 9s. They could be 2 6s because these 2 number beads are indistinguishable for 9 and 6s. But I'm personally going to say they felt like 9s to me. And no, evil doesn't scare me. So it's not because I'm worried about 666 being the number of the beast, because after all, everybody, the beast is man. If you read the full ledger of that particular statement, it is 603 score 6 is the number of the beast. The beast is man. But there's also this one, this round bead here. I'm gonna come over here a second. Describe it a little better. Let me move my mic because my mic is very localized, guys, as I'm starting to realize. Anyway, let me bring this back up again for you. I'm trying to. Not sure how to get it to focus any better on it, but hopefully you guys can see this is a blue bead. Kind of. It's blue and brown. It's got brown mixed in there. It's a clay bead with a very tiny violet, hold on, seed bead in there. Let me get this seed bead out. Seed beads don't belong in here at all. As you guys can hear, my son is working on stuff today. I'm not sure why there's a seed bead in there, but yeah. There's a purple seed bead inside. That's interesting. But yeah, if you guys can see, hopefully, hold on, let me see if it's a little easier on the white background. You can see it's got browns in it. It would be easier if I wasn't in the back room and had better sunlight, guys. Sorry. Whoa! It's trying to take off on us. Hold on, guys. I have failed you. I haven't given you enough light. Hold on. I need to move my monitor and all. Excuse me. I need to burp in your face. Sorry about that, guys. It is a very off day for me. I'm kind of in pain, so it's a very off day for me. Maybe you can see it better now. Bring the monitor back to where it was. I have no idea when it muted me, but must have tapped it by accident. Sorry, guys. You know I don't like to cut these videos, so I just had to bring that light back. As you can see, it's got brown in it on the ends. Oops, on the ends specifically, sure. But even into the bead itself, there are, well, you can't really see it as good as it is, but there are browns into the blue there. So that is, I like to call that my little planet beads, because they're kind of like brown and blue and almost greenish. You know, like our planet, guys. Whoa, okay. I put new wheels on my... I don't know if you guys realized, but I have had a broken wheel on this chair for weeks now. And I went ahead and got some new wheels. And these wheels are both gaming chair and rollerblade wheels, so they're very active, let's just say. They like to slide me around the room. Turn my keyboard off so I can just set my bags here. And yes, guys, I got bags for my cards. All 6 set of my cards. Though I do have some more bags coming in because they were just really fancy and I liked them a lot. I do have a couple other decks I want to get, so there'll be plenty for all the decks I get. I'm not one of those deck collectors, guys. I know some readers, they just get deck after deck after deck after deck after deck. I mean, I'm just not one of them. That's all I can say. My son's been working on a table today. Yesterday and today, but today I had to tell him for a second time that he needs to do it outside, so sounds like he might be towards done with that table. So if we have a lot of noise, guys, it's between that and Morgath going out and being an absolute gem and getting me some ice cream because I'm in so much pain right now. Let's just say vacation time fell at a very fortuitous time because if I hadn't taken vacation this week and last week, I would have had to call off this week anyway for at least the stream because I'm in Hell Week again, guys. That's the best way I can describe it. Ladies, especially those who have severe pain issues like this once a month, y'all know what I mean. I'm in Hell Week. So but guys, being in pain never stopped me from wanting to help people. So it is, however, why I did not make a fresh drink this morning. And why you got to see some vacationing videos. Or not videos, I'm sorry. Photos for your opener today. Wow. My brain has trouble with videos and photos, and I haven't smoked a single thing. Not even a pinch of tobacco today, guys. This is my brain on pain. And to get me out of the pain enough to not feel it for you guys would get me out of my brain enough to not quite be a little loopy. And I prefer not to do my readings a little loopy. It also means that I haven't tried to take any expectorant today, which means if my throat gets a little off, guys, I'm so sorry. My sandalwood has stopped burning. Give me just a couple seconds here. Oh, ow. I almost put that face up with death there. Wow. Okay. Face up with death, huh? Now, this is not something I normally do, guys, but almost burnt myself. Death is on the bottom of my deck after my shuffle. So now I'm curious. Y'all know. I'm the curious kitten of the Strangeling worlds, guys. Okay. A little more solid pieces of the ash are still stuck. Hold on, guys. I keep them there sometimes so I can more solidly burn the cone that I'm putting in, but sometimes they just get in the way. So we'll just take them out today. Okay. So my curiosity. Oh. Someone this feels like a stopping point for me, this High Priestess card. Someone has a new beginning coming. You're gonna start off as a knave to the material abundance coming towards you. But you're going to come to a point where you're a Queen of Pentacles. And then that's when you start seeing your life come in. This just happened to be sitting on the bottom with this shuffle, guys. I don't normally do that, but I also don't normally put them face up, so bear with me, guys. It's not feeling fun right now, so this is why we don't stream on Hell Week. I'm being extremely resistant to local anesthetics and analgesics. Unfortunately, I kind of have to just ride the pain out for a couple days. It's not the whole week for me. The pain usually exists anywhere from 1 to 3 days. Now, of course, by pain, I do not mean the cortisol / tension in my thighs or anything like that. That lasts almost 5 days usually. This is where I tend to feel like I'm just a lazy piece of crap because I'm in so much pain I really can't move or do much. And healing takes a lot of work and a lot of time, and this is a process that involves healing, of course, because essentially I have an organ that is in pain and in turmoil and doing its job. But all of the tissues get to feel it. And cortisol, of course, does a little bit of damage. At least for me. I think I did cut it last time too, so. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. This is weird. Hermit. You started off, whoever this is for started off as a hermit. A hermit in a third-party situation where judgment has been called. Hermit in a third-party situation where judgment has been called. That's interesting. Interesting. So, from what I can tell, this starts off with the Hermit. The person I would be reading for, am reading for. This is either a sample or someone should be hearing this. You know? As I said I think it was last week or the week before, these are essentially nothing more than samples of what it would be like for me to read for you. But, I mean, there's also the possibility that I'm getting something for someone. I just don't know who. This person, you started off as a hermit. You were trying to stay low-key to yourself and all that. Stumbled into a third-party situation. Seemed fun and merrymaking and all that, but it's in judgment now. It's been called into judgment. This third-party situation. Now, it feels like... Tuck my chair in a little bit. Trying to do this without... Okay, there we go. Screw it, good enough. Anyway. Sorry guys, trying to get comfortable right now is feeling slightly impossible. So, this judgment. From this judgment, it seems that you will be in a Queen of Cups position. This is somebody who has non-monetary abundance, non-material abundance. This is somebody who, with that non-material abundance, you are gracious, you are giving, you are making sure you're taking care of your own. But while you're in there, you also start to get this almost stagnating feeling like you're bored with the work of this. You're bored with the work of it. And it's going to start to feel like you're stuck, like you're trapped in this situation where you just can't quite get out. You can't quite see the forest for the trees. You feel trapped. You feel stuck. That feeling is going to lead you to the fairy's choice. All of these things, some of them seem not quite real. Some of them seem almost invisible in the ether. Some of them feel like they are a good possible choice. And some of them feel like you have no idea what it actually means. You just know what's there, what you're seeing. And that fairy's choice is being presented to you. You are being asked to make a decision here. So, you got yourself into a third-party situation. Your judgment was called. You started to continue in that abundance that third-party situation seemed to give you. But the work that abundance took has been draining. Or will be draining. No judgment, guys, but this is kind of how it happens when we try via trickery things like third-party situations to... Third-party situations, by the way, in this case. Now, I know some spiritualists have various reasons and ways that they say third-party situation. There's different reasons they state for a third-party situation or what it means. Wow, I'm repeating myself. I'm so sorry, guys. I've had some people say third-party situations are even things like business deals. And then there are some people who say third-party situations are only quite literally affairs. Third-party situations are situations that there are... Ooh. Guys, I just had the first one already. Are situations that there are 3 parties in, and one of the party does not know. It doesn't necessarily mean there's a heartbreaking situation. A third-party situation in this particular reading could be something like going behind somebody's back to buy them a birthday present. But this is a third-party situation that was probably not so good. Morally, I couldn't tell you. But the situation itself definitely is not so good. It has you in a way that you feel like... I'm not taking any of these, sorry guys. This is not how it's going to work today. It feels like it's a situation where the third party situation itself became burdensome for you. That's 3. First we have this. It fell right on the Hermit. 9. The birds signify dire misfortune and fierce enemies when near. So, this third-party situation looks like it was not for your best. I'm going to put this here for now, but I need to follow up with the numbers when I'm done. 35. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness. And if adjoined, death. Adjoining death. Oh boy. Number 50, the bear, is a sign of success, successful speculation. Okay. Now this says 7, 16, 12, and 22. Okay, that's none of these. So, this fell right here on Hermit. Right there. This one fell right here. This one fell more right here, right? So, do it this way, really quick. Here we go. That would be kind of close to the way it fell. So, you have the Hermit. The birds signify desire, dire misfortune and fierce enemies when near. So this third-party situation, this was fierce enemies you were unaware of. You were in the third-party situation with them. You got into that with them, and judgment was called. Now that judgment is called, there was benefits to the third-party situation. You grew in abundance in non-material resource. So there was some good that came out of this. However, and that good, you know, turns you into that Queen of Cups position in life. And the bear is a sign of successful speculation. However, it's been work for you. You feel like you've toiled so much and all that. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness. So in this, you know, this is, you're feeling sick, you're feeling tired, you're feeling trapped, you're feeling like you have been placed out as the sacrifice. But you haven't been placed out as the sacrifice. You have a fairy's choice coming to you. The really important thing now is to ensure that that fairy's choice is well measured. Make sure you are looking for sure what it is that is going on, so that you can make the right choice with this fairy's choice. Because it may very well be a bit of a problem for you if you don't. Of course, we're not seeing outcome here, of course. This is your choice. Your outcome to be found. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, guys. Your outcome is to be found. You need to find your own outcome. Fortune will give you what you deserve when you make the choice here. Your what you deserve depends on what choice you make. Remember, guys, our lives are all about choice. Okay, I know, guys, that this was kind of definitely a smaller one than last week, for sure. And I think we had two different readings here. That 4 cards that pulled out, or that I split and then accidentally faced up. That felt like a reading, but it felt like someone else's reading. This does not feel like the same person. So, give me one moment here, guys. I am going to go ahead and be getting out of here really soon. I've got to take this picture, then I've got to go ahead and edit this up and get it up for you guys. So, don't mind, just one moment. All right. Now I got that for you guys. Remember, of course, strangelings, doesn't matter who you are, I love you. Take care of each other. And I'll see you guys in the next video.